This is John with Coins, RPGs, and more. In this video, we're going to go through another handful of the presidential dollar coins, but with a new addition. The USB microscope just came in, and we're going to put it through its paces live on camera. So, wish me luck. First item. Let's get the magnifier on here going. There we go. This is our good friend Ulysses S. Grant in pretty decent condition. He will go in the Grant pile. Done. Next, we have Mr. Jefferson. Last time I did this, I actually ran into a Kennedy, which is one of the more modern president's coins and therefore very rare, because I understand that they were not actively circulated, so that was a cool find. Maybe I can find another one. John Tyler. That is the 10th president. I'm almost hoping to find something that's hard to read just so I can show off the microscope, but so far we're doing pretty good. John Adams, decent condition. The face is a bit but that's okay. I'll go in the John Adams pile. Ooh, Gerald Ford. Okay. He was the 50. That can't be right. So, let's use the microscope. In God we trust. 38th president. Let's get a better view. Look at that detail. Another modern president. Maybe it's just me, but I think that's good luck right there. All right, Thomas Jefferson. Hello, Jefferson. James Madison. Number 4. Abraham Lincoln. You know what, let's answer that. I was trying to be a pain. Yep, I was right. Okay. So in case you are like me and you don't know your presidents as well as you should, 16th. Aha! I really ought to know these presidents better, which is part of what this project is all about. Trying to remember who was president when. James Monroe. The 5th president. Bam. Done. Andrew Johnson. Go. It's a shiny one. It's a Thomas Jefferson. Ooh, this one's been through a bit. Just Just got dropped on my table. Oh well. John Adams. See, that's the fun thing about this hobby. My previous hobbies all involved collecting things like miniatures for role-playing games or war games. I did my stint with a lot of Games Workshop. And the recent models that Games Workshop makes, and not just them, but other companies, they tend to be pretty breakable. Thomas Jefferson. They're all made of plastic, and for the most part, if they're not plastic, a lot of them are resin these days. And I have some ham hands. My hands are pretty big, and I tend not to be too gentle with things. Martin Van Buren. Let's do the scope. 8th president. Now, was my other 8th president accurate? It was. Well, it's always nice to get a confirmation that your eyes aren't completely broken. Anyway, I'm tired of collecting things that break when I pick them up, so that's part of why I'm picking these things up. It's coins. They're not going to break. They're made of metal. And also, here's the other part of it. A George Washington coin is never going to go down in value. These coins will always be worth $1. Now, the dollar itself may be devalued over time, or not devalued, but become less valuable due to inflation, what have you. But it'll still be $1. My miniatures that I've spent so much time lovingly collecting and painting, they only go down in value. In fact, they go down in value the moment that I purchase them, because you can never resell a box for the same price that you sold it for. I can always spend these dollars as dollars. James Madison, 4th. I should have that memorized by now. And I think that's part of what attracted me to this. Also, they're shiny, and who doesn't like shiny things? Shiny is fun. I was collecting coins to use for role-playing games, fantasy coins, for a while, and I thought that was fun because I could talk about how, oh, you know, like I wouldn't be worried about my players accidentally running off with them because they're not worth anything. But I was spending more money to collect the fantasy coins than I would be if I had just handed them pennies, quarters, and these dollars in order to represent copper, silver, and gold. So, you know, sometimes you just got to realize you're being too clever. 9th. You got to stop it. Make sense to yourself. Okay. Hey, Garfield. That looks like a 20th. It is indeed. Sorry. A 20th. You have to understand, I'm doing this from my iPhone, which is a small screen. When I look at these videos on my computer, when I'm done here, I'll see them through the big screen. And then I'll spot all of my little mistakes that I make. But at the moment, you're getting raw, unfiltered, legally blind John trying to figure stuff out. Well, that's part of the fun. That's kind of why I wanted to do this. 7th. Andrew Jackson. 5, 6, 7. I had one other Andrew Jackson. Eventually, I'll have a full envelope when it arrives. James Garfield. So there is that. And nice, the 20th. Getting close to the 12-minute mark, so we got to speed things up a little. James Madison. He's the fourth. So Ford has been our big find for this handful. I'm kind of okay with that because it's another one that I wouldn't otherwise get from regular circulation. And that's all I'm doing here. I'm not buying proof sets or ordering anything from the mint. I'm just picking up what I can find from the bank and other local people. When someone says, hey, I've got these dollar coins and I don't know what to do with them, and it's someone that I see in person, I exchange cash for their dollar coin. But it has to be someone that I at least have a passing familiarity with, so I don't think they're going to try to stick me up for something, you know. I'm not going to take random solicitations from the internet for exchanging coins. That's not going to happen. Just giving you a heads up if you're one of those people who thinks you're going to try to get one over on me. $19th. Should have known. Not paying attention to my own stuff because I'm too busy telling stories. Oops. Shucky darns. It's me. It's Thomas Jefferson coming out to see ya. In Dog We Trust. Man, if I found a coin that said that, I'd probably be a little bit richer than I am today because I'm sure that'd be one heck of a mistake. Here we go, is Zachary Tyler. He is the 12th. All right, that's the second Zachary Tyler I have found. Not too shabby. William Henry Harrison. In Dog We Trust. Can't quite make it out, so it goes under the scope because I'm not trusting my memory. 9th, thank you very much. You can call me a fool later. That's okay. I accept. I've been called worse. George Washington. Was he the first president? Anyway. Zachary Tyler. My little old laptop might be running low on power soon, so I better finish this up. Millard Fillmore. I had a relative named Mildred. I always enjoyed names like that. So imagine if you had a Mildred married to a Miller. Or Millard. Wouldn't that be a fun pairing to write Christmas cards for? I'm not making fun of it. I actually do believe that would be fun. Put it under the scope, get a better view. Looks like 13th to me. There we go. The scope is all ready. First one from them. The scope's already basically proving that I really needed it. Which, it's always nice. Another Millard Fillmore. Cool. Always nice when you spend money on something and it actually does what you want it to do. So, there's the scope for the first time. There's me. Got the next batch done. Let's take a look. Pardon my finger. So, we are filling out the boxes. Still missing a couple. 2 of the newer ones. Got a Kennedy and a Ford. Not too shabby. I will not complain about that. Hope you all have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Peace be with you, always.